welcome back to the Crumpets movie review. Today, Megan and I are going to review our favourite DVD releases of the year so far. Mine is The Book Thief.
And mine is Captain Phillips.
The Book Thief was released as a movie in 2013. It's based on a best-selling novel by Marcus Zusak. Now, the director is a British dude from Liverpool, and his name is Brian Percival, and he's also directed some of Downton Abbey, which you know I'm a huge fan of. So he directed it. The screenplay, I have to give a lot of credit to the guy that did the screenplay. He's an Australian, Michael Petroni, his name is, only because it's one of those movies, Megan, where it's like, I can't decide, do I love the book or do I love the movie best? And how often does that happen? So he did such a great job of adapting this incredible book into this equally incredible movie. He had some amazing actors, Geoffrey Rush, Emily Watson, a newcomer, his name is, well, I look at my notes here, Ben Schnetzer. I think we're going to see more of him. He's from New York. His parents are both actors. They do Days of Our Lives, One Life to Live. They've been on all of them. Yeah, he plays the Jewish refugee. The main character is Liesel, played by a Canadian girl, Sophie Nélisse. Oh, Megan. She's 13 when she made this movie. I believe she plays a 9-year-old. Incredible. Incredible. And her little counterpart, Rudy, is a German actor. And again, unbelievable. These two children, you know, children are kind of hit and miss. These two are amazing. They carry this movie, but then Geoffrey Rush always makes a movie for me. I'm a huge fan. Yeah. So yes, the movie is 2 hours, 11 minutes long. It will grab you from the first minute you start watching it. It's narrated by Death, and Death's voice is Roger Allam, who is a Londoner, I believe. He does a lot of theatre, which I know you are a huge fan of. He plays Sergeant Thursday in a series my husband and I love called Endeavour. And Death kind of takes you on this journey. He introduces you to these characters that have touched him. He's not scary, he's just the inevitable. It's 1938, Liesel is on a train, her brother dies right in front of her eyes, little boy. You see them at the graveside, and she finds a book. And this book is very important to her, and she carries it everywhere with her. And the next thing, she's delivered to a family, and her mum leaves, and here she is with this German family in Germany, and you can't even begin to imagine how hard it was for children. It happened all the time during the Second World War. But this book is important to her. Then you discover when she starts school, she can't read. Geoffrey Rush, her new stepfather, teaches her how to read. It's beautiful. I won't tell you what this book is about, but you'll enjoy finding out. And from that moment on, she loves books, and they are escapism for her to get her through all this drama, the Jewish refugee being hidden in their home. It's just an incredibly beautiful story. It's one of those movies that flows. The cinematography is excellent. It will make you cry, but overall it is so uplifting. So I highly, highly recommend The Book Thief. Okay, and what about you?
Well, the movie I picked as my favorite DVD release so far is Captain Phillips, which I'm sure a lot of people have seen. It was released last year. It was nominated for an Oscar, many Oscars, including Best Picture. And it's based on the true story of the pirate attack on a U.S. ship in 2009 with the actual American Captain Phillips, who is played by Tom Hanks in this film.
Love him.
He's brilliant as this character. It was directed by a British director named Paul Greengrass. He's very famous for his dramatizations of real-life events and his camera style. He's very popular for using his handheld camera movements. He directed the Bourne movies, Bourne Identity.
Where it feels like you're almost there, doesn't it?
Exactly, yeah.
It's like you're
very
right there.
real-life kind of.
Brings a lot of tension to that kind of a movie.
Oh, especially for this. He also directed United 93, another film of that kind of style, and based on a true event. That's kind of his thing. He does some fictional stories, but mostly things based on events that actually happened. Like I said, it stars Tom Hanks and a newcomer named Barkhad Abdi. He played the pirate captain Musa, and he was rightfully nominated for a Best Supporting Actor Oscar this year too. He was brilliant.
He was, and I heard an interesting fact about that. Did you hear, Megan, that Tom Hanks didn't want to meet him
until the
he
scene where they
met him
actually meet on the ship.
On the ship,
Yeah.
while they're filming.
Yep.
Because
While they filmed that scene.
He felt that if he didn't know this man
Mhm.
and suddenly he's jumping on his ship, it
Yep.
would be more
It would be
very
more
clever,
realistic.
very
and
clever.
it absolutely was. And they actually showed this, and one of the reasons why I picked this as my favorite DVD release, not just because I thought the movie and the acting are great, but also because of the special features on the DVD. They have a lot of in-depth behind-the-scenes featurettes about how they make the movie.
Right.
And that's one of the things they talk about, is that scene where where Captain Phillips meets Musa, but at the same time, Tom Hanks is meeting Abdi, and he does
I've
it
never heard of
brilliantly.
that happening in a movie before.
It's awesome. And then literally the second the camera stops, he goes over and shakes his hand and it's like, all right, welcome to the set, man. Nice to meet you finally. And,
let's make a movie.
And it's really touching. And along with the other guys who played the other Somali pirates, this was all of their first feature film, and they were just amazing. Makes me wonder why I spent so much money on a degree for acting, and these guys are just...
And wasn't
They
the real Captain Phillips at the Oscars?
I believe he was,
Yes, that was, I thought, another cool thing.
Yeah.
The actual Captain Phillips was there at the Oscars.
Which, yeah, I think he would agree that Tom Hanks really did this film and this character justice.
Yes.
There's a lot of interviews with him on the DVD as well about the actual event and what happened. And a lot of people, I remember when it happened, I think I was a sophomore in college, and it was on the news, and it was a really tense thing, and to see it dramatized in this way, you know what the ending is going to be, but kind of a la Apollo 13, you're still, oh my God, are they going to be okay? Is he going to get out?
So well done.
Yeah,
it's
so
brilliant.
Well done. It's about 2 hours and 14 minutes long, so you have to be ready to sit and watch, but it keeps you engaged the whole time.
Grips you.
And it's rated PG-13, mostly for some use of language and thematic, dramatic elements that can be kind of
Yes.
rough
Oh, forgive me.
watch.
I don't think I mentioned mine's a PG-13 too, and nothing that you couldn't watch with your kids. It's
Right.
just Second World War. How many crumpets, Megan?
I'm going to give Captain Phillips, the DVD, 5 crumpets.
Ooh!
Yeah.
I am going to also give The Book Thief 5 crumpets. That's how much we love these movies.